Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations, and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll just title this one, He Do It for Correction, or Correction. Looking at the news and different events that are taking place around, the earth right now, the world, YAHAWAHSHI is sending judgment. And see, he's also, he's using these natural disasters. Just, I think it was last night. I think it was somewhere in California, or I could be wrong. I don't remember the exact place, but I know the ground, caved in from beneath, and these, a bunch of cars fell, in the hole. And I think it was like, it might have been like, 15 feet. I think it might have fell under 15 feet or 20 feet. But that's still, a little ways. And, that's a dangerous feeling of the ground caving in from beneath you. These are things YAHAWAHSHI is bringing on this world, man. Then you also have that China, they just had that flooding, that big flooding over there in China. And you got millions of people, unsheltered, homeless. That's that lost their homes. Europe, over there in Europe, they have that big heat wave going on right now. You also have the famine, the lack of water. The Lord he's turning up the heat right now, and it's just only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. So I'm gonna dive right into this. I don't want to make this too long. And then you have people, they don't pay no attention to this, and you tell them that the Lord is doing this, and they just can't understand it. They reject this. They think it's just science or, natural, a natural disaster or natural cause. They also showed over there in Hawaii, somebody was having a wedding, and right in the middle of the wedding, they were having their wedding on the beach, and a giant wave, so a couple giant waves came and just knocked down and destroyed everything out of nowhere. See, and that's how the Lord is doing it right now, man. He's sending judgment and different little plagues and stuff right now, but it's only going to get worse. So let's go to 2 Corinthians 4:3, and we'll start at 2 Corinthians 4:3, and it reads, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost." You see, those people that are in the world and trying to, marry and party and travel, it ain't no problem, ain't nothing wrong with traveling, but it's just the time that we're in right now. This ain't the time for all that, man. This is the time to be seeking the Lord. You have your little events and different things that you do with your, maybe with your kids or, your wife, your immediate family. But all that trying to go see cousin Terrell and, sister Darlene and all that extra stuff, and Bobo having a barbecue, and I ain't seen him in 10 years. And this ain't the time for all that, man. This ain't the time for that. But you got Jake out here, they don't listen to this. They don't, the 2/3 of Jake is in the world. And this is why they getting caught up in different, situations, man. Situations. 4. in whom Yahawah of this world, Salakia, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds. Salakia. Let me read that again. Salakia. 4. In whom the God of this world, and we already know who the God of this world is, hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of YAHAWAHSHI who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. You see, call halal yimla YAHAWAHSHI. And you see, the Satan is running rampant through this world, and he's what I want to say, he just got these people out here, the Lord is just sending Satan to do his work, to those that don't want to listen and blinded by this light. And these natural disasters and earthquakes and heat waves and people passing out over heat and floods and stuff, they're blinded to this word. And matter of fact, let me go to because like it tells you too. It tells you in Second Esdras, many are created, but few will be saved. So that means there's 10 billion people on earth. You got 10 billion people on earth, and you're gonna have pretty much all of them, they get killed. It's gonna be the 144,000, and the ones that the Lord want to keep alive of the other nations to go into slavery. But many are created, but few are saved. But let me go to Job. Let me go to Job. We'll go to Job, because these they say it's natural disasters, but it's YAHAWAHSHI that's doing it. He's bringing this, man. Job 38. We'll go 38 and 12. We'll start at 12. And it reads, Job 38 and 12, and it reads, and it is turned round about by his counsel, who? By Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, that they may do whatsoever. Salakia. And it is turned, Salakia. And it is turned round about, this Job 38 and 12, Salakia. Job 38 and 12. And it is turned round about by his counsels, that they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world in the earth. He talking about, these the weather, the judgments, the elements. He causeth 13. He causeth it to come, whether for correction. You see, and he told you he was going to destroy these nations. And he's sending floods and tornadoes and heat waves and famines and droughts, earthquakes. This is YAHAWAHSHI doing this. Let me read it again. He causeth it to come, whether for correction or for his land or for mercy. You see, and he's using these plagues and stuff for correction, because these nations, they're doing all manner of evil, and also ultimately to you 2/3 Jakes that's in it, to destroy you. You see, the Lord ain't nothing to play with, man. The Lord ain't nothing to play with. So I'm gonna close out. We're gonna go to Psalm 107. We're gonna go to Psalm 107. And we'll go to 33, Psalm 107:33, and it reads, He turneth rivers into a wilderness. You see? See, he that Euphrates and all, and that Lake Mead and all these different rivers and lakes and reservoirs and stuff is all drying up, because this is through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. I'll read it again, and it reads, He turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground. You see, it ain't Jake gonna be out here drinking they spit real soon here. You know, Jake is going to be drinking their spit real soon here. Ain't nothing else to drink, because you need water. And the Lord is removing this, man, and he's doing it for correction. This is an ultimate punishment, that famine. 34. I'll close out with this. A fruitful land into bareness. See, in America and some of these other places around the world, they, you know, here in Babylon, America, you have access to food, drinks. You have access to that 24/7. You know, 24/7. You know, you can wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to Denny's or one of these little diners or restaurants and go get your full plate of food. You see? But the Lord said he turneth Salakia, a fruitful land into bareness for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. Call YAHAWAHSHI. You see? So, you know, these so-called natural disasters, this is the Lord plaguing the world, man. And like I said, that famine is that's an ultimate punishment, and because of the wickedness that's going on in these lands. It's pure wickedness. And then on top of that, you know, you have Esau and other nations oppressing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Lord's people. So he's sending these plagues onto the world. He's going to destroy this place, man. Ultimately, he's going to send those ICBM nuclear missiles to burn this, to cleanse the earth. You see? See? So, you know, call YAHAWAHSHI. So these heat waves and these famines and droughts and earthquakes and the ground caving in, you know, all these different elements. This is the Lord doing this. You see, he said, I kill and I heal, I wound and make alive, roughly paraphrasing it. You see, call YAHAWAHSHI. You see, and it's just more death coming. It's more death coming. It's going to get increasingly worse with these disasters. So, you know, continue to pray and watch. But I just want to go in on that. Spirit hopped on me. You know, seen something a little bit ago. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak Wadash. Hopefully you're edified. I don't want to come back with another lesson. Shalom, Israel.